Okay, you guys, so I just grabbed my phone and we're going to just wing it. I'm going to show you how I fix my salmon because, look, I'm not a big fan of salmon, but the way that I learned to fix it, I thoroughly enjoy it and I gotta have it every week. So I'm going to show you how I do my salmon. Now, take note. I did not show you guys all of the prep that I put into the salmon, which is not a lot. So I'm going to talk you through it and you're going to see how this salmon is going to turn out. All right, let's check this out. Okay, so let's run through this real quick, but clearly. My salmon fillet has already been cut, so just imagine this being a whole piece of salmon. We got butter and local honey that I heated in a glass bowl. Do not use a plastic bowl. Why? Because it's going to burn a hole in your plastic bowl. Believe me, I tried it and it was a disaster. Now, I took that butter and honey mixture where it was not fully melted. It was melted enough where I can drizzle the flesh of the salmon, and I bathed it in that, flipped it over, took the creamy side of my butter, scooped it with my hands, with my gloves, and I bathed that butter over the salmon where the skin is, okay? I keep the skin on because I want my skin to be crispy. For those of you out there that don't want skin, that's fine. I'm the type, I want the skin on my salmon. I seasoned this with some garlic salt and pink Himalayan salt and some paprika. Paprika is just going to help me get to a color for the salmon. That's it. A little texture and color. That's it. So this is the garlic salt that I use, Kroger brand. You see that? Okay. For those of you all that want a nice smoked flavor, you can get this at Lit Junior. It's called Wright's Liquid Smoked Mesquite. You don't have to use that. I'm not using it for this because I use butter and honey, which I rarely do with the honey. Butter is a must. I want my salmon to be nice and succulent and very juicy. So this is the pink salt, okay, extra fine. Be very careful with how you season that because it's very fine. And what you want to do if you don't mind butter with your salmon the way I do, go ahead and grab you a can of butter spray. Now this is what we're going to do. So let's go. We got our skillet here. It's already on medium to high heat. And what I'm going to do is grab my coconut oil, organic. I love anything that says organic. I'm not sure if it's true to the title, but it is what it is. And y'all excuse my gloves, but we are working with food. So I'm going to take this coconut oil and put it in my pan. Okay, I would say this is maybe a tablespoon amount of coconut oil. You just have to judge it according to your preference. Whatever skillet, some people use a cast iron skillet. So we're not going to bake this salmon. We're going to put it in a frying pan. That's just my preference, okay? I have baked salmon, and the way I have done it has been unique because I created a breadcrumb, if you will, for my salmon using croutons, and I broke it up real good to where it was very powdery. Just croutons with flavored croutons, okay? The croutons, they can have the garlic and the salt that's already in it and the butter. Yeah, I sifted that really well till it was like dust, and I coated my salmon with that. And then when I was done, I took it out the pan from the oven, and I added some strawberries on top of my salmon. I know y'all like, oh my gosh, why would she do that? Listen, don't knock it till you try it, okay? I wish I could show you all how I did that, but I don't fix my salmon like that anymore. Now that I put it in a frying pan, skin down first, like that, like that. All of that is the seasoning and the butter and the honey. I can only imagine how good this is about to be. I cannot wait for 6 o'clock p.m. to get here because that's the time I'm going to have my very first meal of the day because I'm fasting from 6 to 6 for clarity and for cleansing, for clarity spiritually and for cleansing the body. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do because my body has been just sounding the alarm. Okay, so we're just trying to do our best to be healthy and whole. I'll be back to show you all the finishing product. We do not want dry salmon. We do not want dry salmon. Say with me. We do not want dry salmon. You guys, this is another thing that I do. When my salmon is almost done, you see the juice? You see the juice that's coming from that salmon? The oil? It gives, so give back. It gives, so give back. It gives, so give back. Okay? Let the love spread in your pan. So this is the favorite part of the fish for me, the tail end of the fish. So I'm about to try it. Really good. Okay. Make sure, this is a tip. Make sure you season your salmon. Do not be afraid to season that thing real good. Okay? Season it almost like a marriage between how you season your poultry and how you would season your beef. You don't have to be as light-handed with salmon, in my opinion, with how we do whitefish and catfish. Salmon needs a little more TLC in the seasoning compartment. I would also say, instead of basting my raw salmon with the butter and honey, I would still do the butter, but I would wait for the honey after I take the salmon out of the pan. So I would mix the honey and the butter together, drizzle it on top of the salmon after it is already fried and ready to be plated. That's my advice to you guys. Thank you for watching this video. It's going to get better from here. I know there are a lot of things I can work on, but I thank you guys so much for your patience. Your patience is paying off on my YouTube channel, one video at a time. You have a great day, and you do take care.